Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ramadhan Aqshal Yogatama from class R4B with NPM number 2021-125-00080. In this video, I will show you about how to use Classcraft. So basically, Classcraft is the quiz platform. So how to access the Classcraft? First one, click your internet browser, and then in the search bar, you just can type classcraft.com. And this is the first interview of the classcraft.com. And then to make an account, if you didn't already have an account, you can click sign up, but because I already have one, I will click login. Then to log into the Classcraft, basically you have a several option, like using a Google account, use the ClassLink account, use a Clever account, use a Microsoft account, or Apple account. But right now I will use my Google account. And this is the interview of the Classcraft. And the good point of the Classcraft by itself is when you make an account, if the teacher makes an account, so basically the Classcraft will be directly connected with your Google Classroom. So when you want, as a teacher, when you want to send a quiz to your student, so you can send it through by the Google Classroom. So your student didn't need to type classcraft.com from their internet browser. So right now I will show you a feature by the Classcraft by explore the demo class. So this is also the interview in your class when you have already one. And on the Classcraft, there's also the feature like class tool. So class tool is some item you will use or your student use to run the quiz. And there's several tools like the random picker, random event, volumeter, quick review, formative review, kudos, timer, stopwatch, and grade converter. But shame, if you're use the free account, you cannot use all these tools because you need to upgrade to the premium account. And also in the Classcraft, as a teacher, you can make an announcement to your class, and then also to the parents if your parents want to know how the students studied in the classroom and anything else. Then in the Classcraft, there's also an analytic feature. So if you want to see how your student work in here, how many students have given the quiz, or how many students just missed the quiz, you can check by click the analytic option. And also there's a class setting, how you want to make your class, like game rules or the interface of the Classcraft itself. And then in the game setting, you can also change the behavior of the game and many more. And if you want to upgrade the Classcraft to the premium account, you need to pay about 120 US dollar, or if you convert it into the Indonesia rupiah, it's almost 1.8 million rupiah. But you will get an awesome feature, then unlock a feature with an awesome feature, like basically your student will have new gear. I mean, when run this application, the student will your student will build the character like this one. Your student will make a character, and the character there's several types, like a healer, like a guardian, and then mage, and anything else. And your student, and if you upgrade to the premium account, your student will have the benefit, like they can change the look of the character. And how to give a quest in our quiz in the class graph. As a teacher, you need to click the quest option and then you can click the cross thing in here to add the quiz, and then you need to click anywhere in this map to run the quiz. Like I will choose in here, enter the quiz name. So you will enter a quiz name, and after that you can just add a file to give the student a quest. So after that, this is the interview about the quest, and that's how to run a class graph. But maybe this is the most exquisite platform I ever seen. But Classcraft also have several disadvantage, like this one. Classcraft is one of the most expensive platform, because if you want to take a premium account, you need to pay about $120. Like I said before, it's about 1.7 million Indonesia rupiah. And then when you run a class graph, you need have a very stable connection to run it, because when your new connection is unstable, basically you will disconnect it from the server. And the bad thing for the student is you need to do your quest again. I mean, you need to start your quest from the beginning. And then after that, the Classcraft have the most unique and the most fascinating interface one, like this. If you want to do some quests, you have a unique map like this, and if you didn't want to feeling a lagging when run this application or run this platform. So basically you need a high spec device to run this classcraft, because if you use a low end device to use a classcraft, you will feel lagging to this platform, and this is very not good for your experience. But when you basically when you but basically, if you didn't worry about that, I mean, you have a stable connection, you have a high device, uh, classcraft will I mean, classcraft will give you a good experience, because basically you didn't run a quiz, but you'll play an online game in here. And that's it, my explanation about classcraft. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.